Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2025. The Predator is a quintessential character in both science fiction and horror with its iconic design and cool abilities. It's been a part of Hollywood since the late 80s and has had several films in its franchise, some good and others not so good. But after director Dan Trachtenberg achieved success with the Hulu original Prey, 20th Century is bringing him back for two new Predator entries. First is the subject of this review, Killer of Killers, and then in November he'll be doing a standalone film, Badlands. Killer of Killers was another Hulu original that unfortunately didn't get that much hype before it came out, but I was really interested in it since it was the first animated film in the series and how it would be an anthology with the Predators invading different parts of human civilization. And now that it's out, wow, holy shit, this movie is amazing. Like I mentioned, it's an anthology that focuses on three different characters. A Scandinavian Viking warrior seeking revenge on a rival clan leader who killed her father, a shinobi in feudal Japan returning home to face his past, and a World War II fighter pilot, all of whom cross paths with the Predator at some point or another. Each of these stories intersect at the end when the three characters have to fight in a Predator gladiator ring, but on their own, the three stories we get are incredibly well written. The first one is really strong emotionally, as we see the bond between Ursa and her son Anders and the lengths she'll go to protect him, while also having to grapple with the dilemma of saving him or the rest of her clan. The second story is extremely unique compared to the rest in that it's almost entirely told without dialogue. Despite that, we still get a feel for these brothers and how they ended up being torn apart due to the expectations put upon them, with some of the best fight choreography of the film. As for the third story, it's a lot more dialogue heavy than the previous one, yet it's still highly compelling. You really get a feel for Torres and how he wants to do big things despite his struggles to get there, even as the Predator invasion proves itself to be a bigger challenge than he was expecting. I don't want to go into too many specifics so that I can avoid major spoilers, but these stories are all great on their own and the overall payoff is very satisfying. Maybe not what I was expecting, but hey, I'm not complaining. But now it's time to talk about the biggest highlight of Killer of Killers, the animation. Holy spirit, the team at the third floor absolutely knocked it out of the park with this. It's another film likely taking cues from Spider-Verse with its art style, where the frame rate is slightly lower so that the action feels more dynamic, and as a result, every frame feels like its own work of art. This is especially the case with the action, where the fights are impeccably choreographed and the Predator's abilities are taken full advantage of, on top of there being some gnarly kills. So if you don't like excessive blood and gore, this may be something you'll want to exercise caution with. I also gotta give some props to the score as it went insanely hard. This is actually Benjamin Wallfish's first time composing an animated film, and he did a great job here with his music, really amplifying the film and the stuff going on in it. Believe me, I can go on and on about this, but Predator Killer of Killers is absolutely worth seeing for yourself, especially if you're a fan of the Predator franchise or adult animation. It's a consistently engaging and thrilling experience with some superb writing and character development on top of the phenomenal animation, exciting action, and great score. So is this worthy of being a 10 out of 10? I'm gonna have to say yes. Here's hoping Dan Trachtenberg can stick the landing once again with Badlands, because it seems like this series is really doing well in his hands. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Isaac Reviews 2025. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you all later.